Now we'll be talking about thyroid hormone synthesis. So this process takes place in the thyroid. So what's going to happen is we're going to have sodium and iodide come into the follicular cell of our thyroid through the NIS symporter, the sodium iodide symporter. And when this happens, the iodide is going to travel all the way to our pendrin antiporter. And this is going to let iodide into the colloid cell, and it's going to take chlorine out of the colloid cell and into the follicular. So once this iodide is in our colloid cell, it's going to turn into iodine by oxidation, which is done by the TPO enzyme. And after this happens, the enzyme thyroglobulin is going to be exocytosed into the colloid cell, and this iodine is going to meet this thyroglobulin and make MIT and DIT. These MITs and DITs are going to be transferred back into the follicular cell again, and here they're going to become either T4 or T3. These hormones are then going to go back into the blood and will attach to the thyrobinding globulin, and once it's there, they're going to travel into the blood to all kinds of different target tissues throughout the body. One example of one of these target tissues would be the brain. So, how it would be utilized is T3 would come into the brain and attach to one of these T3 receptors, and this would cause a lot of great things to happen. Some especially good utilizations of it would be energy production through our sodium and potassium pumps, and catecholamine production, and serotonin uptake, which is going to help you have a good mood and be a happy person. Now, unfortunately, if someone has cortisol in their system from some type of metabolic imbalance or inflexibility, they're going to release a hormone called reverse T3, or otherwise called RT3. So when this RT3 attaches instead of our T3, we are not going to really have good energy production, we are not going to have good catecholamine production, and we won't have serotonin uptake, which is going to cause things like depression and anxiety. This is why many patients who experience metabolic inflexibility also experience mental health issues.